Good morning, children. Welcome to English class. Children, in our last session, we have discussed lesson 10, the shoemaker and the elves. The lesson is about a poor shoemaker as well as the fairies, that are elves. So, once upon a time in faraway land, there lived a poor shoemaker. His name was Rex, and he had a wife. Her name was Rosie. So one day Rex was making the shoes and his wife Rosie entered the room. Rex said to Rosie that this is the last piece of leather that is left over with us and making the shoes with this. Now we had no money and we have to sleep with hungry. So Rosie said that do not worry, my dear, God will help us. So you don't bother. But Rex was so sad and he went to bed with a sad. Then the next morning he woke up and there was a big surprise for him. So he called his wife Rosie and said that, look, a new pair of shoes. And Rosie said that the shoes were very lovely, and she also said that you don't bother, as I told you, God will help us. So do not worry, everything will be all right. Now Rex sold the shoes in the market, and with that money he brought leather. That day he cut the leather for 2 pairs of shoes, and then he slept. Next day in the morning he saw 2 pairs of shoes stitched. He saw the beautiful stitched 2 pairs of shoes, and then he sold them and purchased the leather with that shoes. Now this today he cut the leather for 3 pairs of shoes. The other day he found the 3 pairs of shoes stitched. The next day 4 pairs, like that, so on. The first day first pair, second day 2 pairs, third day 3 pairs, fourth day 4 pairs of shoes, and so on. Daily he is increasing the pair of shoes. So every morning he found a stitched pairs of shoes. Like that his life was going on very happily. One day Rex said to Rosie that today we will hide behind the door and will find out that who are helping us. The friends who are helping us, let us find them. And both Rex and Rosie, they hide behind the door. That night they observed that they saw that 5 elves came into Rex's shop, and they were singing and dancing and stitching the shoes. As they are working on, that is stitching the shoes, they are singing the song like, we were 5 busy elves and we will help anybody who are in need, because we believe that everybody should have enough to eat. And like that they are singing and dancing. At last they have completed the shoes, that is they have finished stitching the shoes. After completing that, the 5 elves, they went away from there. So by seeing that, Rosie felt very happy and she said to her husband that I will stitch dresses to elves just to say thank you to them. So Rosie stitched beautiful dresses to the elves, and in place of leather she placed the clothes. The next night the elves came and they felt very happy that in place of leather there were clothes for them. They owned the clothes and also they were very happy, and they sang and danced and they left the shop of Rex. Like that they sang and danced, and then they went out from the Rex shop. In future Rex did not need their help anymore because now he had sufficient money. So that is about the story of the shoemaker and the elves. Now I'll show you the video of the lesson, the shoemaker and the elves. Watch the video and understand the lesson clearly, children.
The Shoemaker and the Elves. Long, long ago, in faraway land lived a shoemaker. His name was Rex. His wife's name was Rosie. One day, Rex was making shoes. His wife entered the room.
This is my last piece of leather. We have no money left. We will have to sleep hungry now.
God will help. Do not worry, dear.
A sad Rex went to bed. When he woke up next morning, he got a big surprise.
Rosie, look! A new pair of shoes.
They're lovely. I knew everything would be all right.
Rex sold the shoes and bought leather with the money. He cut the leather for 2 pairs of shoes that night. In the morning, he found them stitched. The next night, he left leather for 3 pairs of shoes, then for 4 pairs, and so on. Every morning, he found stitched shoes. A few days passed.
Let us hide behind the door tonight and find out who our friends are.
That night, Rex and Rosie saw 5 elves come in, dancing and singing. The elves sat down to work and stitched all the shoes. As they worked, they sang.
We are the 5 busy elves. We like to help anybody in need because we believe that everybody should have enough to eat.
The elves finished their work and went away.
Such kind, helpful little people. I will make some clothes for them just to say thank you.
So Rosie stitched new clothes for the elves. The next night, the elves were very happy to find the lovely clothes in place of the leather. Happily, they put them on and danced out of the shop. Rex did not need their help anymore.
Okay, that is a video of the lesson The Shoemaker and the Elves. Hope you all have enjoyed the video, children. Now with this, we'll close today's session. Coming to today's year homework, read lesson 10, The Shoemaker and the Elves. Okay, children? Okay, that's it for today. See you in the next session. Bye, children.